Wearing purple trunks. His record, perfect.
The drama surrounding Abdullah Mason doesn't begin under bright lights or in front of roaring crowds. It starts in a Cleveland living room where a boy, barely tall enough to lace his own gloves, learned that discipline was a language, and boxing was the only dialect spoken in the Mason household. While other kids spent afternoons clicking controllers, Abdullah spent his childhood drilling footwork across hardwood floors, slipping imaginary punches, and learning to breathe like a fighter. His father, Valiant Mason, didn't just teach him how to box, he taught him how to carry himself, how to stay calm inside chaos, and how to let precision speak louder than emotion. Even as a child, Abdullah moved with an eerie maturity, a young southpaw with a technician's mind and a puncher's instincts. By the time he hit the amateur circuit, the whispers had already begun. Coaches saw a kid who fought like he'd been here before, stacking national junior titles and a USA Youth Championship with 65 wins that made signing with Top Rank at just 17 feel like a formality, not a gamble. What happened next confirmed it. Under the lights of his professional debut, he dismantled Jalen Phillips with the poise of a veteran twice his age. The jab snapped, the body shots dug deep, and the referee's stoppage came not as a surprise but as a warning. A new problem had entered the lightweight division. Months later, newly 18, he returned to the ring and made Luciano Ramos look like he had stepped into a different sport. Mason's southpaw jab carved through the guard, and every angle he created opened another door to punishment. Ramos survived only until the referee realized he didn't need to. That became a theme. Luis Fernandez tried to grit his way through the storm, but Mason picked him apart, one razor-clean shot at a time. A knockdown, then a beating so precise that the referee stepped in before the canvas could collect another body. His first real test came against Angel Ra, a fighter known for his durability and refusal to fold. But Mason didn't back down from a firefight. He welcomed it. He dropped Rabbler early, traded through blood and pressure, and outclassed him over 4 rounds to prove he could dominate without the knockout. Then came Angel Barrera in New York, who charged forward like a man determined to break the rhythm. It didn't matter. Mason's counters sliced through the aggression, and by the 3rd round 2 brutal knockdowns left Barrera reeling against the ropes. When the referee stepped in during the 4th, it felt overdue. Eric Benitez didn't even make it to the rhythm section. One counter right hook, quick, violent, perfectly timed, ended the fight before most fans sat down. Alex Oliveira fared no better. Mason's balance, timing, and bodywork left the veteran drowning in exchanges he couldn't read, let alone survive. A thunderous left hook ended that one too. Then came a showcase of maturity against Colombia's Cesar Verga, where Mason stretched his craft across rounds, showing patience and ring IQ beyond his age. As the wins stacked, so did the violence. Jose Cardenas never saw the left hand that put him down. Benjamin Geeman, a decorated veteran, walked into a punch so sharp the crowd reacted before the referee could. And Ronald Ron, a former champion, found himself dropped by a lightning-fast hook before being finished by a crushing body shot that emptied the air from his chest and the resistance from his legs. But the fight that revealed Mason's true nature wasn't one he dominated cleanly. It came against Johan Vasquez, the first man to drop him, then drop him again. In a single round, the young phenom tasted the kind of danger that defines a career. And yet, even shaken, even behind, Mason recalibrated. He found the counter, dropped Vasquez in return, then marched into the 2nd round with a quiet fury. A perfectly placed shot to the solar plexus ended it, not with desperation, but with control. That's when it became clear. Abdullah Mason isn't just talented, he's unbreakable. At 21 years old, with highlight reel knockouts, refined skill, and a mean streak simmering beneath composure, he stands as boxing's next unavoidable force. A future champion, a future headliner, a name everyone will have to learn the hard way. What do you think? Is Abdullah Mason the next pound-for-pound star? Who should he fight next? And how high is his ceiling? Let me know your thoughts below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fight story features.